So this time he was saying in my ear, "Your breathing is too much for you to handle," over and over and over and over again. And when I put the mic to my ear, I was able to hear him say it. Now that I got him recorded, he's not going to actually say it. But that's what he was saying before I exposed him, and he only backed down because I decided to record him. So now he's probably not going to say much, but at least I'll have peace, as I've said in previous videos, when I put the mic to my ear, and I can have quiet in my right ear, sometimes my left ear, instead of hearing him. So he just tried to make me stop what I was saying through ear suggestion, which he tries a lot. He tries to command me to do things. He tries to stop me from saying things. He tries to suggest to me to back down. But hopefully you got the gist of what I was saying. I can't hear everything he says when he tries that. So it's hard for me to know like what he's saying to contradict, which he counts on. But that's the level of cowardly bitch that I'm dealing with here. You know, there's too much of a goddamn sissy to show what he's doing to the rest of of this country. So let's see if he's man enough to reveal his voice. Otherwise he's a sissy, dickless bitch. Okay, none of those mic rings are normal, as I've said in previous videos. They're all coming from my ear. The mic is to my ear right now. That's not normal mic feed. That's not the mic being too close to the amp and it being a feed. Those are shifting tones. Those are elaborate patterns. Those do not come naturally from a mic and an amp. That's a voice. That is a dude speaking with mic ring. That is true. If you turn up this recording, you can hear these little tones in the background going woo 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 woo. That's also not normal mic ring. That is definitely a man-made pattern coming from an ear implant to try to mess with a human being. That is a doggy whistle and a voice pattern. That is not normal. That is a voice. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard him say they didn't hear the things we're saying, but the pattern was going where, and it was basically in the pattern of they didn't hear the things we're saying. So whether you can hear what they're saying or not, they're using that tone when they speak, and it's matching their vocal pattern. So there's another technology they're using that's supposed to not be detected that they actually speak with if you can't hear their voice, and they're using that mic ring in sync with that technology so that they can try to mess with me and put doggy whistle tones in my ears with their voice pattern. Notice how that cut off abruptly. That's not normal. That's a voice. It's definitely somebody talking, and that wee sound is not normal. High-pitched doggy whistle. Very high-pitched doggy whistle that sounds way electronic. Voice pattern. I'm hoping you can hear what he's saying when that voice pattern goes off. So yeah, he just said in the last thing, if you turn up the mic, he's been talking to himself for the last 31 years. That could be heard if you raise the volume of this recording. I'm pretty sure. And usually when something they say affects me, like when it's something that's when they really try to sway me with what they're saying, it can be detected with the mic and the amp because it has to be, otherwise it will have no effect when they're talking to me. But yeah, like they try that all the time. Like, I'm pretty sure some of what they said was able to be detected. But yeah, I mean, it really takes some scrutiny and some scientific process to really investigation to uncover what they're doing. And you can't just walk into the hospital and ask them to check the area. They probably know how to hide the implant. They probably know how to make the implant disappear. They probably know some Mission Impossible shit with it, and they're watching me with satellites. So if I were to go to like, to if I were to go to the station with this, they would probably know to send their people to handle the case. So that's another reason why, like, I just can't. This is gang stalking. This is, them having me under high tech surveillance. And it's really fucked up and wrong. And they have implants in my ears. I was gonna spend $2,000 to get an X-ray machine, but I wanted to spend it on an iPad for my music career because I could never spend on my music career because I always got to spend trying to detect this type of shit, or I'm just on like disability, or they're always trying to derail my life, so there's nothing I can do to spend on my career, and they've been trying this on me since 2013 to derail my career, you know, and this is what they count on. They count on me being broke. They try to stop me from brushing my teeth. They try to stop me from bathing. They've costed me thousands of dollars in dental damage through not only ear suggesting to me not to brush my teeth, and attempted hypnosis, but also heat beams on my teeth, implants in my teeth that cause me to pick my teeth to the point where they break. And again, nobody's done a damn thing about this for over a decade. And these are real things that are happening. So please get them caught. That's all I have. Hopefully, yeah, get them caught.